worship God. You give him every praise, every honor that you have from the depths of your soul. And don't look back. Don't worry about who did what to you. Don't worry about retaliation. Don't worry about that. God's got that. That's his issue, not your issue. God's got nothing that you're missing, nothing you can do. Revenge belongs to God. There's nothing that you can do that will replace what God can do. So I'm just here to tell you today, God's got your back, sister. God's got your back, brother. When you feel like I can't make it no more, because see, your midnight's not over with yet. You're just at dawn. And you're going to be at home sometimes. And tears going to begin to roll down your face and you don't even know why. You won't be able to call mommy. You won't be able to call your daddy or even your girls. That's your midnight. That's the time when you have to spend between you and God. And right at that midnight hour, right at that time when you feel you're going to break and you're going to fall, he's going to be right there to pick you up. And there is no need to get on the phone, because sometimes we get on the phone and, girl, I know that's right. Girl, don't even be bothered, leave him back there. You know, because the enemy will come to attack them to get in your midst. But see, a marriage has been through so much. It's ordained to stay together. There's nothing the devil can do to set you all apart. Don't allow the devil any room to get in the midst. Don't begin to feel sorry for yourself. You still the head of your household. You still the head of your wife. You still her sweet man. One leg, or what? You still got to please her. She still got to please you. Because that's what God ordained. So when you begin to get distraught, Jesus, I need you. Lord, I need you. If you got to stand at your front door, and don't never mind what the neighbors say. You got to stand at your front door and you say, Lord, I need you now. God, I need your help right now. I can't call nobody. I need you. It's okay. He hears every cry. Even when you can't say the words and all you do is moan and groan. See, the Holy Spirit will interpret your moans and your groans. When you can't get a word out, I was in the hospital, just to tell you, just to come speak to you, the enemy tried to take me in. I didn't get out of the hospital until yesterday. But see, I had a command to come here. And I told the enemy, you're not going to take me out, no, not that easy. I'm a tough chick. You got to come behind the Holy Spirit. You got Jesus Christ. You got the Lord of Lords and King of Kings. The Lord Almighty is my King. He's my Jehovah Rapha. And see, when you speak to the enemy like that, he got to go because he know you mean business. So the reason I know that God's got his hand on your life is because he tried to touch my life. In order to, so that I would not encourage you today. But you be encouraged. Who's your mom? Your mom. You be encouraged, and you stand in the gap as a woman of faith. You stand in the gap for their marriage as an intercessor. Who else is family? You stand in the gap as intercessors. That's your duty. If you know Christ, great. If you don't know Christ, give your life to him. Because God's getting ready to take them to a whole nother level. To a whole nother dimension that sometimes you ain't going to understand. The people that God has called him to, you may not comprehend. But God has called you to intercede for both her and him. To stand in the gap. And what's your place in the family, baby? I'm not trying to be nosy. You're his number. Then you have to stand in the gap. See, because you guys all three become one for them. And I'm just going to take this moment to pray. And I want you to intercede for them. If you are an intercessor, not if you doubt in God, I don't want you to say nothing, just sit down. If you doubt that God can do it, just sit down. It's all right. We're going to continue to pray for you. But if you are a true intercessor, if you believe that Jesus Christ rose from the dead, he died and he rose from the dead, and that you believe in miracles and that God can do abundantly above all we could ever even ask or think. Not just what our imagination can come up with, because God can do much more than that. He's bigger than that. He's bigger than what I can imagine. And I got a great big imagination. You should see my house in my head. You should see what I drive in my head. It's a pink Bentley with pink leather seats. That's in my head. And the Rolls Royce is white. Yeah, that's in my head. Now God is bigger than that. My God is bigger than that. For in my imagination, I'm a size 3. No, not really. I like to eat. But we're going to get ready to pray. And I ask for all ministers